Okay, so welcome to week 3 of the Streamer Showcase. Today we have a streamer mum who is going from strength to strength, recently been in the Pipeline Group mentorship sessions and the Streamer Showcase there. It's Sugarsocks. How are you doing?
I'm great. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. I'm good. What kind of streamer are you?
I consider myself a variety streamer.
Cool, cool. And what kind of channel are you trying to build?
Definitely one that really fosters acceptance. I think, especially in the world we live in right now, there's not enough of it. So I definitely strive to make sure that everyone has a home where I stream.
Good. What are you streaming this week and when?
I will be streaming more Baldur's Gate 3 Monday, Thursday, and Friday at 7 p.m. Central.
All right. So why did you start streaming in the first place?
My husband actually showed me Twitch. I have played video games since I was in diapers, and the idea of being able to actually build a community and potentially make this a career was very, very appealing.
Good, great. When did you actually start streaming?
December 2015.
2015. That was quite some time ago.
5 years ago. It's been a wild ride.
Good. Well, you seem to recently just skyrocketing up. I mean, you're everywhere. Like I said at the beginning, particularly with Pipeline, you and JD and Iron Smithy, you all seem to be just on an upward trajectory, which is great.
We're trying.
Yeah, yeah. So, why do you play the games that you choose to stream? Is there any specific reason? Is it for your numbers? Is it because you stream what you like to play?
I look at what my discoverability will look like for various games. So, for example, I know when I first started streaming, I used to stream League of Legends, and it was miserable to be even seen. It was awful. So I now I look at games that I actively play off stream and see what kind of potential there is there, and that's where I make that decision of whether or not it's going to be conducive to my growth, as well as if it's something that my community will actually enjoy watching. I have a lot of different personalities there, so I try to cater to everybody at some point, but I also can't please everyone.
Good. All right. So you're very driven by the metrics and also what you
Very
enjoy.
much.
Okay, that's good.
Absolutely.
That's a refreshing way of looking at it. Quite a lot of the times, it's just I play the game because I like the game. We'll grow if we get there, which is great.
Oh yeah, I mean, I won't play it if I don't like it. I mean, for example, there was a game I was going to play for Spooky Month, and I decided against it just because there were some very heavy themes in it, and I wasn't sure if that was something that I wanted to put on stream.
Okay.
But I will for sure play it off a stream, no problem.
Good, good. Nice, nice. So we're coming into November now. It is the second week of November. So what is your plans for November? Have you got any goals? Have you got anything exciting that's coming that you can actually talk about?
Do I have things to talk about? um, I I feel like I've hit most of the goals that I wanted to hit for the end of 2020. So now it's just kind of minor growth. The big one is for the end of the year, I really want to hit 300 consistent subscribers, which I'm hoping to get there. Like, I feel like I'm right there. So hopefully soon.
Cool.
And about 500 followers, just so I can kind of see that upward growth. But outside of that, I really want to push to be a bigger part of not only Twitch, but of Pipeline as well. Those are some pretty big goals that I have.
How many subs have you got at the minute concurrently?
Right now, I'm sitting at 200. It has been very interesting, I will say. For the month of October, we hit almost 400 and then lost about 200 of them from gifted subs, which is completely normal, to be clear, absolutely normal. But it definitely made me realize that I needed to stop looking at the numbers so heavily, which is what I do.
Okay, good. So you at least learnt from October and
Oh,
that's helped you.
absolutely.
That's good. That's good. And you've obviously got some things in the pipeline there that you're planning on revealing to the world at some point. So that's good.
Oh, yes.
And I guess it's great that you've hit your goals for 2020 with 1.5 months remaining, 2 months remaining. So I guess you can pretty much just relax and, well, not kick back, but at least it's not going to be as stressful, or you're not going to be putting as much on yourself.
Oh, absolutely. It definitely makes me rethink what my goals for 2021 were. I mean, a big one for me was the pipeline mentorship. And now I'm like,
You've
well,
already smashed that. So.
okay, what do I do next year?
Yes. Okay. Is there any games that are coming out or anything on the horizon that you want to pick up on stream when it happens? Like, is there a game release or anything like that?
I've been debating on Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Okay.
I'm not a big fan of Assassin's Creed, but the franchise itself, the past couple of years, has really been kind of like pulling me in. And the new God of War, I mean, the second it comes out, like I'm gone. Like you won't hear from me for a while. As well as World of Warcraft Shadowlands. I mean, I've been dying for the expansion, so as soon as that's out too, you're not going to hear from me.
Good. Are they all things you're going to be streaming, or is that all just private stuff and bye streaming for a little bit?
World of Warcraft, I will not stream.
Okay.
I have expressed multiple times that I don't feel that is conducive to not only my growth but my community as well. That's not something I see happening. God of War, I will definitely stream. I've streamed God of War before, and I've always enjoyed it. I love how much I can actually interact with people while I'm playing, because we're all there for the lore and everything else that you do in the game. So it's fantastic.
If you could trade places with any streamer, past or present, on any platform, who would it be and why?
Oh man,
The hard questions.
it's really corny, but I wouldn't trade places with anybody.
No?
You know, I feel like we're all our individual people. Like no one's like me, you know, I'm the only me, you know, but I mean, I guess if I had to pick someone, I guess I'd probably trade places with Acolyte solely to play Warzone with Stone. That's the only reason.
That's a good reason. That's a perfectly reasonable reason. That's good. Cool. If there was like one hook line, or say you had a 10-second sentence or something you wanted to say to bring people to your channel, what would it be?
Ooh. Oh boy. Oh my God, I don't have one now that I'm thinking about it.
You know,
Crap.
no motto, no slogan.
I mean, the big thing that I would tell people is just to remember to stand tall. You know, I've dealt with a lot in my life with, you know, I'm an immigrant. I was the foreign kid in school. I grew up being made fun of and all that, but I never stopped standing tall. And I think it's a really big thing to remember that, like, no matter what is facing you right now, whatever hurdles you're facing, you always have a place in my chat. Always.
Nice. That's very good. That's a very good sentiment. That's great.